recording? So if we're recording, yes, we're recording. Great. A fundamental principle of Chabad philosophy is this. Where's the picture? Okay. A fundamental principle of Chabad philosophy is that your mind, which you don't have to have Chabad to tell you this, your mind can rule over your heart. That's a natural thing. But here you use this principle that your mind can rule over your heart. Let me give you an example of your mind ruling over your heart, right? Let's say you're really hungry, you want to eat something, and they announce that no, the food is poisoned. Don't eat the food, right? You really love to smoke. You love to smoke. All of a sudden, it comes it says smoking is bad for your health. They bring all sorts of proofs, and so you go to courses and in order to try to convince you not to smoke anymore. Your mind rules over what you want. You want, but your mind tells you it's bad. Or the opposite way around, right? You want to just run around. Your mind tells you, someone says, no, you have to be a father and treat your children well. You have to have time with your children. I don't want to. I want to leave the home. I don't want to even have anything to do with my family and nothing whatsoever, right? My wife will take care of the kids. Who cares, right? That's what do they say? One parent family. Very, very, very. How do you say, a very frequent thing that happens in the world, right? That our father's just run away. Why not? He's free. All of a sudden, his mind tells him it's not the right thing to do. You can't run around to just have fun. You have to have responsibility. So his mind forces him to do things because they're right, that he doesn't want to do, because it changes his desire. So your mind can change your desire to do things because you know they're right, or to stop doing things that feel good, but you know that they're wrong. So your mind can control your heart. That's a known principle in, right? A soldier is afraid, but his mind tells him you have to be brave, etc. Okay, but Hasidut comes and tells us that we have to use this principle in order to change your heart to serve God. You can use your mind, that's called chachma, comprehension, bina. No, I don't know, a contemplation. I guess this is part of comprehension of the greatness of God in the world. How does he explain it? He says, dot. I don't know how he's translating it, but you can use your mind in order to think. Listen, I don't feel God exists. I don't think, but maybe God does exist. And you start thinking, if he does exist, it means he creates me. If he creates me, then why don't I understand it? Why don't I feel it? Right? Maybe God hides himself. How could God hide himself? That's what Hasidut explains, how God is right here and he cares about you, but you don't feel him. The greatness of God and the goodness of God and the oneness of God and the power of God. You start to think about this in your mind, and it starts to arouse your emotions to at least force you to do what's right and to refrain from what's wrong. That's Hasidut, using your mind to think about God, and that is what determines your actions. Chabad. Now, story. I don't think this works, so let's try it.